Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of Square One with Brendan Shine, where every weekday I answer your questions about property investing in Australia. These bite-sized videos are designed to give you concise information about common questions new and experienced investors ask about. In part 2 of my story, from Broke Apprentice Baker to Astute Investor, I was making strong headway with my investing. My passive income had long surpassed my income as an apprentice baker, and I was hungry for more. Come with me as we dive into part 3. I felt like I was on a roll, and I started to believe that anything was possible. The excitement I was feeling from going from 0 to 5 properties and flipping a 6th property within 12 months of starting my investing journey constantly drove me forward. But in the back of my mind, something started nagging. I was conscious of the success I had, and I was also aware that if I wasn't careful, all the success could collapse down around me as quickly as I had built it. I needed to learn how to grow more sustainably. I needed to ensure that my foundations would support me as my portfolio grew. In fact, I was growing so fast, I was quickly outgrowing my financial literacy, my ability to grow and manage wealth as well. I knew I would also need new tools to take that leap past the mountains ahead. I remember Robert saying in one of his books that the first moon is always the hardest. But that wasn't my only problem. Whilst my investments were all cash flow positive and increasing my income, I had just about reached the limit of my serviceability, or LVR, loan to value ratio. I wasn't going to be able to continue growing my portfolio at the same rate without some serious leverage. I needed a long-term plan. I needed to be clear on what I wanted and how I was going to achieve this. I thought back to where it had all began, back to those nights in the bakery and the first explosive changes to my mindset, and then it hit me. Of course, just as my boss had guided me then, I needed a mentor for the next part of my journey. One of the most profound things I remembered learning from that time was to always be the small fish in the big pond. But right then, in that moment, I had outgrown my fishbowl, and it was time for me to find a bigger one, where I could learn from those that had already walked the path that I was now on. Stay tuned for part 4. In the meantime, if you've got a question that you'd like answered, please leave your comment below, and I'll bring it to you bring you the answer in a future episode. Are you ready to taste success with property investing too? Is it time to take the leap into the big fish pond? To learn more about how you can work with me one-on-one and secure your first or next investment property, comment below or visit strategicpa.com.au/30-day challenge. You've been with Brendan Shine on Square One. I look forward to catching you in the next episode.